I've seen heaps of declutter stories on the show, and I thought, I want to get in on the action. Not inside, outside in the garden. Whether it be plants that you bought in pots that were really cute and little in the nursery that have grown into hello and are hiding the house, or if it's just a garden bed that's a mishmash of things that doesn't look good. We can find the gold, bring it forward, make this garden look like it was designed and built today. A beautiful garden with established plants. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a couple of things out. These viburnums and the duranta are hiding the facade of this beautiful home, not to mention the amount of sunlight that we can get into that front room. So I'm going to take them all out and plant something here that's more to scale. No turning back now. Look, we've got the front of a house now. I guarantee you that water's on the inside. So taking these plants out is really going to dry out that front room, which means this house will be happier for it.
I want to see you lose control. I want to see you shake. I want to see you break your backbone, then get back up and break. I want to see you work it down to the floor. So give me more. I want to see you act the fools on a dance.
How much better does that look already? Sometimes you've got to be cruel to be kind. Now that we've taken those three out, this Camellia Jacinqua is completely out of scale. It's taking up too much space when you look at the size of the garden bed. Now, this might look a bit drastic, but what I'm doing is called cloud pruning. It's kind of like topiary, where the branches are all bare, but the ends have balls of clipped foliage. So to cloud prune, you need to be prepared to have an ugly tree in your garden for a little while. But where all these cuts are, that's where the shoots will start to come out. You start to shape them straight away, and they end up looking like individual clouds floating in the sky. Believe it or not, I reckon this is a great thing to do in any garden because it doesn't cost you anything except your time, and in the future, it'll be the most talked about plant in the street. Now, where those viburnums were, I'm going to replace them with these magnolia little gems. Now, you might think, aren't I replacing something that was too big with something that's going to be too big? Well, they can be if you never prune them. These guys respond really well to a haircut. They dense up, they get nice and thick, and they have heaps of flowers. They're big and wide, about the size of a dinner plate, and that beautiful suede on the underside of the foliage. It's like a couch. I want to sit on it. Now, you might think a bench seat in the front garden won't get used that often, but a lawn like this is such an asset now. You can sit here and watch the kids play, or you can just keep an eye on the neighbourhood. I put a few drainage holes in the bottom of the wine barrel, but because it's sitting on the dirt, it's also a good idea to put one on the side as low as possible. And as an added bonus, the shavings smell fantastic. That's definitely a Riesling. The beautiful burgundy of the flax contrasts with the back leaf of the magnolia, and they both tie in with the teak. And they won't get out of control because they're contained by the barrels. Now, that's my version of a garden declutter. Looking pretty good too. But we haven't finished yet. Wait until you see what we do with the rest of the garden, starting with my tips for edging. There's heaps of things you can buy: stone, brick, metal, timber. But my favourite is still the cheapest one.